This table has got the spikes coming all the way through it now, because I can look down and see that, like, Tamarine's dropping on it was the straw that broke the camel's back, so to speak.
There are 36 inches of spikes sticking through the top of that table, and you are seeing cracks in the wood.
And Tamarine's, like, bouncing between the spikes like rope.
Tambourine is down at the bottom of the pit, moving between. He will be moving between the spikes.
And this table is still relatively intact.
It's got about 6 inches of spikes sticking through the top of it.
I think that's got to be like just a new vernacular for the team. Like, well, that's the bear that broke the table's back.
So I'm just trying to think. I'm trying to think how far of a step is an average stride for something like it's. If you didn't have to jump, if you said I'm taking a long step, how far would that be?
My stride's probably a good 5-foot stride. Like I've got relatively long legs, so if I take 2 steps, it probably gets me at 5 feet.
Right. So, but one step would be like 2.5 feet.
Yeah.
Okay. So, sorry, Druid. You're doing all the jumping stuff. It was a cool thing. So Olga's gonna cast Stone Shape. I was like, I got that spell. I could cast it.
I forgot that you also had it.
Starting 2 feet, 2.5 feet, however long a stride is. So like starting like right here, and then it's 10 feet plus a foot for level, so I can make it 20 feet long. And I'm building just a nice little walkway, a ledge that sticks out from the wall.
Is somebody gonna break a break of your stride?
That's still going to give you about 10 feet that you need to cover because it's a 30-foot wide pit.
Because that table is covering the last 10 feet, so it would get to like here.
Okay.
So it's, and I'm not casting it. I'm not doing it like up above the pit. It's like 2 or 3 feet down. So it's like you step down. So it's not a giant jump down to that table. It's more like a step down and then jump back out. I know my jumping skills.
Okay.
I will land on every spike. But it's starting a little further in. So, you know what I mean? It's not starting at the very edge. It's inside the pit, and so it overlaps the table a little bit.
Yeah, I got you. All right, Cypher, what are you doing?
And Olga just points.
Shit. All right. Let me think. So the table has spikes in it, so that's not something that can really be stepped on.
Well, the first table's covered by this stone walkway now.
Yeah. There's now a stone walkway that gets you to the second table.
Yeah, okay, so... Alright. So, what is... The full movement is 6, a full-out sprint is 12, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that... I can't... Shit. Okay, so then what I'm going to do this turn is move back 2. That's what I'm going to do.
Okay. Gingy?
Well, now that my teleport is charged, I am going to just port to the space that is behind yonder, since I know that's already been stepped on and not deadly.
Okay.
So I'm gonna wow over there. I'm gonna bamf.
Sounds good. Steve?
I'm gonna come over here and get ready to help Tambourine climb up.
Alright. You're actually in the pit there. There you go. Tambourine?
Okay, so paint a word picture for me. Is Tambourine's at the bottom of a spiked pit, but the spikes aren't that close together. They're kind of far apart.
They're far enough apart that he can squeeze between them if he stands on his hind legs and kind of, makes an effort to. There's enough room for a medium-sized creature to squeeze through. Since he's a large bear, I'd say he's gonna have to put some effort into it, but he can slip through them. They're all about 4 feet tall.
When he leaves, come together like butt cheeks.
I'm trying to figure out the best way to do this.
Like a reflex or escape artist or something?
Balance check?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. For sakes of things, high or low on the first one here?
High.
Hello.
So, Tambourine, alright, let's do this a couple of times here. High or low on the second one?
High.
Alright, high or low on the third one?
Low.
High or low on the fourth one?
Hi.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
That's fine.
I thought you were rolling 1d6. I was
No,
like,
no,
Jesus
just doing
Christ.
a D2. Alright, so what happens is Tambourine, as he makes his way in your direction, he's kind of weaving through the spikes, and he gets up here, and I need a reflex check from him.
Reflex.
Come on, Tamarind, you got this. You're a favorite pet.
No, so let's see.
Reflex.
It's gonna be. Okay. And then he's gonna make his way back down, and then up again. Any another reflex? Alright, and let's see. So what happens is every time he goes to the north side of the corridor, another set of spikes shoots up. But he does eventually make his way across and to the other end of the pit there.
Damn it, Tambourine.
Or Tamarind. When they were shooting up, was it just the one he was near, or did did every spike in the pit shoot up every time?
Every spike in the pit shot up.
So they're all linked together. Okay.
They are. Alright, Goat.
Yeah, Olga's gonna just let's see. She'll turn and do Garen.
How many goes?
Want to go first? Question mark.
The roll me spot checks real quick.
Everybody or just him? or-
Everybody.
Okay.
So everybody's kind of focused that way.
Spot check. Quick. That's my spot check. I'm sticking by it.
Tiger table turtle.
Tiger table turtle.
Alright.
God damn it!
You're fine.
I'm just fucking standing there, not seeing or hearing or
Tambourine
tasting.
can see for days.
So-
He's very aware of what just happened.
The second table that was mostly intact up until Tambourine's weaving through there. The spikes are beginning to stick through the top of it. You've got about 24 inches of spikes sticking up through it now.
24 inches, it's 2 feet. Okay. Shit.
Well, if you're going to do a running, if you're thinking about doing a run jump, you've only got to jump 10 feet now. If you didn't even want to step on the table at all. Gesundheit.
What?
I don't know what you're supposed to say when somebody coughs. It seems silly. Somebody sneezes, you go, "Oh, God bless you, Gesundheit." Somebody hacks up and wheezes, you just don't say anything. You're just like, eh.
You
Yeah.
say,
Go to
go
your
to the
damn mouth."
doctor.
Say stop that shit, Jesus.
No,
Oh, true.
you're gonna
Don't
fucking
applaud me, bro.
spread the bowlers.
I'll cough on your toilet seat.
Oh, don't cough up a toilet seat.
Then I might get Ebola eye.
Well,
Ebola.
don't give me the Ebolers.
Typhoid Ebola.
So here's a fun story. One of my coworkers called off work last week because she had pink eye.
She had poop.
That is not unreasonable to do, though, because pink eye is fucking communicable as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right,
it's gross,
but, like,
that
if you
means
don't
she's been in
work with
contact
children-
with Dookies.
Yeah. I was like, really? How old are you?
Liam has it, but he's a toddler. Or
But,
had
but
it. rather.
yeah, that's like
Toddlers
kids.
get in
Like
contact
that's
with
normal.
Dookies. Like,
Yeah.
normal grown-ups
Yeah.
should not get in
No.
contact with
If
Dookies.
you play with other children, like, yeah, if you're like a teacher, like you'll totally get it.
Yeah, I could see that because you're around kids and it's fucking contagious as hell. But
Yeah, one kid.
Disgusting.
I'm assuming she's not a teacher.
No, she's not. She is a Jimmy John's biker like me.
So
I didn't know you
Which-
did that.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm
Oh,
fucking
wow.
jealous.
I should put my foot in this guy's fucking mouth. I swear to
I'm
God.
actually trying to get out because this winter is not going to be good.
No,
for-
it's
No, I'd imagine not. But I'm just jealous because I love Jimmy John's and I no longer live anywhere near goddamn Jimmy John's and I wish I did.
You're not the only one. Someone from Indiana called us the other day, and we were like, but they tried to ask us if we could like take it to them, and we like had to explain to them that like on bicycles, and you're in Indiana.
It's like,
Here's the planet. You are on the other side from us.
Alright, what are you doing, Scythe? Or actually, I guess it's Goat's turn rather.
That
I apologize.
Olga's turn is she's off. She's letting Cypher the option to go first
Oh, okay.
because he seems to want to like do a long sprint. So it's like, yeah, let you go first.
Shit. Okay. Oh well. All right. So I'm going to full on sprint, and to the point that I can no longer run, and then jump.
All right.
And
well,
I have a jump skill. Jump. Where are you?
Jump, crisscross. I'll make it.
There it is. Jump. Oh fucking Christ! Ah!
roll me a reflex save real quick.
Welcome
Fuck
to
me.
die.
I'm trying to figure out what's going to happen from that jump.
Alright, let's see. What was that reflex save?
Yes.
Reflex.
All right. So I'm gonna let you get across by taking a spike to the shin. There.
Okay.
No, right in
Oh.
the shin.
That seems fair.
That hurts from here. Oh, sympathy wins.
In the baby maker.
Right in the basket. Oh.
All right, but that'll get you across to here. And
Okay.
Gingy's kind of standing in your way, so you can't really step off the table yet.
You're like, move.
Go, what are you doing?
Well, Olga's just gonna carefully 1, 2, 3, 4, and then she's gonna lean down, and I'll do it for as many rounds as it takes, but I'm gonna cast Mending on the table. So I'll do this round. I'll cast Mending on it once, and if that didn't repair it enough, I'll do it again.
Trying to think how that affects spikes that are now embedded in the table.
I guess it would heal the wood. Like the spikes would still be poking out, but
Yeah.
the table would, like the
Wouldn't
cracks
splinter,
and splinters and
yeah.
things around the holes would be mending around the spikes. Hell, that may even make it stronger. Because there's now one with metal supports.
Olga just knows how good she does on jump checks.
Yeah.
It'll be face first slamming into the wall, then falling on all the spikes. That's pretty much exactly what would happen.
Alright, what I'm going to give you is that the table is no longer in danger of shattering
That's
from,
what I
from
needed.
people stepping on it, but the spikes are still sticking through.
That's cool.
But how about the like, if it was mending to like imagine how trees grow is how I imagine wood healing, and like
Yeah.
if a tree grows next to a fence, the tree sort of grows and connects and goes
Right.
around
And-
the fence. Or just
I would
hear me
give
out.
you that if it was still living wood, but the
Hear
fact
me
that it's
out.
a dead table.
Just
and,
hear me the fuck out. I'm not saying the table grows new table. I'm just saying as the holes and splinters and cracks in the table heal and tighten around the spikes. Since the spikes are moving in unison, would that just mean the table is now
The
kind
table
of
now
locked
moves
in
up
on
and
them,
down.
and the
Yeah.
table is just fucking hip hopping?
The table is
Because
now
I could
in.
see as the holes heal, they would tighten around the spikes.
right.
That seems like a reasonable, logical assumption.
I will give you that the spikes are now embedded in the table and are not going to be removed from the table. If significant pressure was applied from the other side of the spikes, though, they could still push through further.
Fair enough. That's all I'm saying. Is the table now bucking up and down and flinging our party around hilariously?
No,
And it's playing cool Latino dance music.
no, it was a sturdy table for the most part to begin with. These were thick, wood tables. So,
Yeah, they were like autopsy tables kind of thing. So.
hey, Gingy, what are you doing?
I am. Well, I'm gonna get the fuck out of the way.
Oh, bitch, get out the way.
I'm gonna take a step in front of the yonder in hopes that it's not trapped as fuck,
No, you're fine.
and then
It's actually a fling plate throws you back into the spike pit.
right, it just.
So you get to the end of the hall, and the wall begins to move forward. No, I'm just kidding. Although,
I guess then what I will do with the remainder of my turn is recharge my ring,
okay.
because I'm not going first down that dark hallway that I
Gotcha.
can't see through.
And I'm plugging my headset so I can take a 10-second bio break here.
Yeah, no problem. I'm going to check and see.
I could hear him want to say take a dump. I could hear it in his heart.
You
I
hear
wanna
it
see if I can
straining.
make this fog of war darker.
I mean, I appreciate not taking the headset in with you. I don't really want to hear the dukes.
Or the grunting noises accompanying them. There's a really great David
that's so
Sedaris
much better.
story about like pooping on the phone and like trying to disguise it. And, like his sister was like talking with him on the phone, and like he found out that she was pooping all the time, and he was like, "So all those times that I like helped you figure out how to open a jar," and I was like, "Run hot water on it."
No, I didn't have to poop. Jim. I wish I could poop in 10 seconds and be done. That'd be awesome.
Man, I would have to question the elasticity of your anus. It's sort of-
Or if you just
I don't
have
think
the
that's a
diarrhea.
topic we really want to get into at this point.
I disagree.
Anyway, Steve, what are you doing?
Does anyone need help getting across the bridge? Okay. Do you need a paw?
Yes, I would love a paw to get up out of the pit, to step from the table out.
Can Yonder get somewhere to like reach in and help Olga get out?
You could always give the
Um,
paladin a hand too.
Oh, is
I
the
was gonna
paladin
say,
still in?
not with Cypher's character. They're standing on the table. No, you can't reach over.
Oh,
and
Cypher's
hold
not
it.
in yet. Okay,
No.
well I'll start shunting people this way.
How tall is Tambourine when he stands?
Bears are like 7 foot
7
tall.
foot? Okay.
That's a black bear. What is Tamarine, like a
It's
grizzly?
He's a brown bear, yeah.
He's a brown bear? Yeah, Tamarine, if he rears up, is about 9 feet tall, at
Okay.
least.
Oh,
He's
dang.
still not tall enough to pull himself out of the pit, though.
Okay, so I need to help him out. I thought that he was out for some reason.
No, he's on the last square of it. So if you
It's
want
like,
to
I'll
help,
take
you
I'll
gotta
take
help
his
him out.
word on bears since your next door neighbor is probably 3 bears.
You can
Yeah,
and you
and
can
that's-
see
and
Russia
that's
from your
small.
backyard.
Yeah, I feel like
brown-
you're the authority on bears.
Black bears can be pretty small. You can have like a black bear that's only like 5 feet long, but they can get big. They can be like 8 feet long. Because we just took a monster one. A guy got hit it with a car that was like 8.5 feet long. It was a huge black bear. And then brown bears make black bears look small. So
Alright, well I'm gonna help Tambourine climb out.
Okay. Give me a strength check real quick. Yeah, you're fine.
good strength check.
Alright, so we'll just pull Tambourine right there. Alright.
I can hear through my headphones that my wife is murdering the shit out of Murlocs.
Alright, Goat. Are you waiting?
I'm gonna wait for Garen to get off the table before I hopped out of it.
Okay. Cypher?
Not until somebody starts throwing $1 bills.
Cypher, you're staying on the table until somebody
I'm
makes it rain?
gonna, yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna cast level 1 making rain.
Smash
Yeah,
that
well,
button.
I suppose I'll step down here because it's the only place I can move.
That's into the pit. I believe you want to go.
Is
to
that
the
into the
right.
pit?
It is.
Yes.
Okay, well, there's a
There you
thing
go.
here and there's a thing here, so
There's nothing there.
there's nothing here.
There's nothing here. The one right
It shows
behind you is empty.
it shows Steve's icon.
Well, you're behind. There's nothing there.
All right,
Yeah,
let me
keep
refresh
moving
then
south.
because it shows it's still there.
He moves south. He's actually under where the bears.
Yeah, because
icons.
he was helping Tambourine up.
Okay. I'm refreshing this thing now.
That does make sense. I can just Dr. Vitas his theme song is Rack City, y'all. Rack City, y'all. 10
I
20
think,
20 50, y'all.
I think Dr. Vitus's might be Cream.
Cream
Yeah.
Cash rules everything around me, motherfuckers.
or Dr. Feelgood.
No, I think Cream's pretty accurate.
Or what was it? Okay, what was the was it seems like it was the first Batman movie. Sorry, tangent. The Michael Keaton one. What song was playing when the Joker was dancing
Trust.
around during his parade? Trust.
The Bat
I can
Dance?
picture that? No, Trust would be Dr. Vitas' song because the big fake smile on his face. You can trust me. Trust.
Yeah, I could see Dr.
Eh?
Vitus being theme songed by Prince.
Yep.
I'm alright with that. Even though Prince is, I want to meet Prince just because of the.
Is it Prince again?
It's still,
Yes.
yeah, it's Prince again.
And how much of a tangent? The whole crazy period where he was like, "My name's a symbol."
There's no
He
fucking
did that.
crazy period. Listen to like anybody who's ever worked with him. He's a raging lunatic.
He is a lunatic, but business wise, just like he made fun of Mariah Carey when she made this $1 billion deal. He's like, do you know how much money she would make off of a 5-album deal just selling albums? Her $5 million deal is a joke. She is an idiot for doing that. And everyone's like, oh, you're mean. He's like, no, I have like 2 business degrees, master degrees. It's unsound business what she did. So his whole changing his name to a symbol was to get out of contract with his current deal, because it was anything he did under the name of Prince, they got like 75% of the royalties. He changed his name to the symbol, like the 8 albums he released when he was the symbol, they got 0. He got 100%. It was like, that's brilliant. So it was like, yeah, kind of crazy, but pretty savvy.
Oh, sure. You can be both.
Yeah.
I
He's
love
crazy.
Kevin Smith's story about making the
Oh, God.
documentary,
Yes.
and
that
it
was
just
other-
it went straight into the vault, and no one ever got to see it.
Yep.
It's just like, I remember at 3 o'clock in the morning, Prince contacted me saying, "I need a camel." And it's like, Prince, we can't get you a camel. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. It's just like,
Prince.
he's like, the concept of telling him no, like, it's not like it upset him. It was just alien. He didn't know how to
Yep.
respond. It's like, why can't I have a camel at 3 o'clock in the morning? Get me a camel. Go to the store and buy me a camel.
Oh, he's nuts. I agree. He's not.
Oh yeah, no, he's a crazy person. He might be totally business savvy, but he is also a fucking crazy person.
Fucking bonkers. Alright, who's, what are we doing?
Okay, now Garen is out of the way.
Cypher's- yeah, he's
So Olga's going to carefully step down, not straddling any spikes. He's just trying to step down around those spikes.
okay. Roll
And then
me,
we'll
Sits on a spike.
roll
yeah,
me a
not like
dexterity check. Yeah, you're fine.
And then she does the scoot and just lifts her arms up towards the nice big kitty cat. Will help?
Alright, Gingy, what are you doing?
Well, I don't really want to be adventurous here. I'm not good at that. I will take a step up. And fuck it. I'll take several steps up just to kind of light the hallway a little, and I'm stopping because I'm not gonna push through with my squishy ass.
You're fine. Alright.
But I will push a little. It's still good, guys.
I figured out how to change the opacity of my fog of war so I can actually see your lights now, which means hopefully the people watching are able to see the lights a little bit better now too.
Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah, because I think sometimes people just think we're like role playing
In the dark.
We're like, I can't see anything. Like, no, really. My
They can't
character only
see shit.
illuminates a few feet in front of me. I can't see down this hallway.
Yeah.
It's blackness.
I see
There could be an
nothing.
army of undeads. There could be spikes or a lich just tapping his foot. I have no idea.
Or all of them. It's an
Or
army
all
of
of these
spiked
ones.
liches.
That's right.
It's a whole army of turtle tigers.
Turtle tiger
It's
liches.
a bunch of
Tiger,
Judas
tiger
Priest
turtle
liches.
devils.
I vote we evacuate.
Alright, Steve, what are you doing?
Okay, is everyone out?
Yeah.
I need a hand.
Well, almost.
I'm not out. I'm still in there. I'm still in the pit.
I'll give Olga a paw.
Okay.
Oh,
Alright, tambourine.
claws retracted, I hope.
Funk. Ow!
No, it's like Scar looking down on Mufasa. He's got
Yes.
the claws.
Oh,
on
I'll
him.
help you, Mufasa. Funk. Ah!
Steve throws Olga back into the pit. You don't know what happened. Oh, she slipped.
The
Right.
wildebeests! No, it's the wildebeests.
As every child was scarred immediately.
Yeah, right.
I wish they
didn't
would
even
still
know
do
what
that
the-
shit. Like, remember when it was like a 1/2 ratio whenever a new Disney movie came out and I was young, there was like a 50-50 shot that it was gonna be traumatizing as fuck.
Yep.
Like
Fucking-
Bambi's mom or fucking Mufasa. There was a solid chance that something horrible was going to happen.
You know the one that fucked me up was All Dogs Go to Heaven. That fucking the scene
All
where
Dogs
he's in,
Go-
where Charlie's in
Hell?
hell was
Hell
fucking
Yeah.
creepy.
And all dogs go to heaven.
Yeah, that's fair.
And I was like, no,
I haven't been
no.
fucked up by a Disney movie since Up. Like the beginning of Up, man.
Up is goddamn
Oh
terrible.
shit!
Did you guys see that that Always Sunny episode where they someone's robbing a store and they're like in it and they all like imagine how their life could go just the way that they want it while it's happening?
No, I don't think I've seen that
And-
one.
think I've seen that
one
Two
of
things.
um,
One,
Yes.
I don't watch that
was
show.
like-
Number two, it's a fucking lie. It is not always sunny in Philadelphia. That's a lie.
I do
um,
like that show. I just
I think
Yeah,
that was
I
like
agree.
watched it sporadically on Netflix.
that was a long time ago. That was like season like 1 or something. Because I saw that when I was on the cutter. It was like I remember that
Oh
episode.
yeah.
Because it was like, here's what happened during the robbery, and all of them were like imagining the totally bullshit stuff. The cop was like, "That's not what happened."
Yeah.
You know what
It's
movie was?
oh,
Sorry,
it's
go ahead.
Charlie. Charlie has like his dream life is animated, and it's just like Up. Like down, but like instead of them dying, they have like 20 children, and they all are like janitors and waitresses.
Yeah, I haven't. In preparation for me just like not wanting to like sob like a small child in front of my wife and lose all my man points, like I've been a little hesitant to still see The Wind Rises. Like I haven't got to catch it yet, and I just like because I'm like convinced that it's gonna have a distinct like Grave of the Fireflies vibe to it, where I'm just gonna be watching it go like, I just don't understand why anybody can live through this.
Well,
It's
it's not okay. It's not a Disney. It's not a Disney flick. But you talk
no,
about
it's a
talk
kid
about a.
film, so it's probably worse.
Oh no, it's not. It's not a Disney film. It's a film to watch, and it's like the whole fucking second half of the. I think it's about an hour long. It's a mid '80s flick called When the Wind Blows, and it's about nuclear war, and it's this old British couple. The whole second half of like the hour and a half long movie is so heartbreaking sad because you know they're both dying. You're like, oh, you're watching it going, why am I watching this? This is sad, and it's got like Genesis and David Bowie soundtrack. So it's like a killer soundtrack for this movie. But it's so sad. You're just like,
I'm not a fan of the Genesis though.
The one that caught me off guard, I thought it was going to be, a fun movie to watch with the kids, and it ends up just being a huge fucking kick in the gut, is the movie version of Where the Wild Things Are. Like,
Oh, yeah.
oh
Oh,
my
man.
god.
Dude.
Like, I was not expecting that at
I
all.
like me some Spike Jones.
I was just like, oh my god, I'm gonna fucking, no.
It was
there's
good.
something in my
I-
eye.
I caught that shit in theaters, and God, why don't we own that? I don't own that movie, but I caught it in theaters. It was fucking great.
I was not expecting that going into that movie.
The art style was so cool in that movie.
They did
I
a
really,
good job.
I want those costumes so bad. Oh my god.
right.
mm,
Did you see how they did it in the behind the scenes? Like it was interesting. Like it was legit practical effect for the most part. It was a suit, but the face was green. It was just like a green screen where the face was, so they could then go in and animate the facial animations on a actual practical suit. It was
Huh.
fucking really cool. Like yeah, so like the majority of the shots, the creatures weren't CG.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah, they just like to animate the faces and everything. They had the most of the head was built like tangibly. It was like a helmet, and then where the face was sort of just a flat green surface where they could go in and just the animators would animate the faces.
That sounds kind of terrifying to look at.
There is some pictures of the green screen faces. It's kind of monstrous.
Hmm. How does Yonder become a wild thing?
pretty much
Oh,
are
there
we.
we go. You got to find the island and you got to put the crown on.
That's right.
And you have to refuse to eat your dinner.
That's right.
Yeah, I have to, does he have to start the wild rumpus?
He does.
Yes, I think that should be our next quest.
I
Once
think
we get out
that's
of
our
this
party.
dungeon, we're gonna start our rumpus.
We are the wild rumpus. All right. So
Give me 2 seconds. I need to correct something that I just realized I made a mistake on the map.
Oh my god.
I know, right? I'm terrible. I'm a
and it
horrible
was a
person.
mistake back at the very first room.
No, it was a mistake when I left off a
We're
door.
gonna have to restart this dungeon. So
You know what? Alright.
Yeah, hope you guys had fun. Your
guys-
characters don't
you
know
guys are
any
in
of
a
the
room.
information.
And the ceiling is starting to lower. What do you do? We all leave.
There we go. Okay, so that's fixed.
bye.
Alright, so Tambourine, hey, do anything in particular?
Nah, just
Okay.
heading out.
Go.
Well, I've been given a hand by Yonder to get out of the pit.
Yep.
Right, and so I'll just move myself to there, being out of the pit.
Okay. Cypher?
Alright, well, shit. In all of the things that were happening after we got across, obviously, you can't see that, okay? Obviously, these two wandered that direction.
They
Yeah,
do.
we're just scouting a little.
Yeah, no, that's fine. So I'm going to, I'm assuming that they started here and then just walked
Mm-hmm.
to here. Okay. 2, 3, 4. All right.
All right, Gingy.
I am going to. Well, I'm so apprehensive about continuing my journey, but I was like, I kind of want to scout, but I,
Mage hand.
I'm not gonna fucking waste that. You know how many
Oh,
caltrops I
that's
have to drop?
true. That's cantrips out the wazoo. Sorry, my bad.
You do have like things that you can poke and throw at the floor if you really want to.
That's true. That's true. That's true. I do have my. You know what? That's so fucking stupid. Why didn't I think about that? I'm carrying
Familiar?
a fucking staff.
You
Like-
are.
I could reach in front of me holding the end of my staff and tap the goddamn floor.
Sure. You move at half speed and just move one block at a time, and if I tell you to stop, stop. So, well, you've only got 30 feet, so you get 15. So 3 squares.
Alright, so that's my move. No, wait, I got one more.
You got one more.
I was counting the one I
There you
started
go.
on for some dumb reason.
Alright. Steve.
Steve.
Alright, yes, I'll catch up with these folks.
Gazing.
Alright. Tambourine.
Boop.
Alright. Go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Alright. Side.
Okay.
Alright. Gingy.
I'm going to continue my current plan, I guess. Since I've somehow become the leader of the fucking group.
You're doing
The
great.
leader of the pack. Boom, boom.
You're doing great.
Well, I guess if I'm going to be a human centipede, I'd rather be the mouse. So
Yeah, right?
I'd
You're
rather have
the
just a
only one
sore
that doesn't
butthole. Right, I'll be the only one that eats food. And you guys can suck my shit. So I move one, tap, tap, tap. I'll move one, tap, tap, tap.
Alright, stop and give me a spot check.
Spot check.
Spot check. Blop.
Okay. Continue
Okay, so then I didn't see anything.
on. Continue on.
Okay, move one more. Tap, tap, tap.
Alright. Steve? Roll me a spot check.
It's just like, that was like one of those moments where like, you tell me to look for something and then I don't see it, but then I'm supposed to continue anyway, but the me in this is like that Silent Hill where it's like, click X to reach your arm into the black hole. Like, I don't wanna. I know I have to move forward, but I don't wanna.
I just had the
Good.
mental moment of the mental moment. I was like, oh, he didn't spot it. Keep moving. I'm like, this is the beginning of Raiders of the Lost Ark. Adios, Sabino. And there's like Dr. Venus impaled on like 8 spikes sticking out of the wall with a horrified look on his face.
So Steve,
The
there
idol
is a
laying at his feet.
I chose poorly, apparently.
It shows poorly.
Steve. You
There's
notice the outline of a door in this wall here.
Alright. I'm gonna softly pat Dr. Vitus on the shoulder with my paw.
What's that girl?
Massey fell down the
Timmy's
well.
at the well again.
Alright, tambourine.
Tambourine will.
We've really just got to get like a mat we can roll out that has like basic words that you can like pat each like little
Ouija
like for
board for
It's
Stop.
a
for
Ouija,
bears.
yeah, it's a Ouija board.
right like a Ouija board for a
for
tiger.
bears and kitties.
Alright, goat.
I'm good.
Alright, Cypher. Alright, Gingy.
Well, he's trying to tell me there's a door there, but he's a tiger. So what do I get from this?
Roll your intelligence for me real quick.
Okay. It's like, can I make sense of the scratching and pointing?
And
He's trying to tell you he has to take a kitty break.
Steve, roll me your intelligence as well. See how well you can communicate
good.
across the idea.
I just pet him apparently and been like, yeah, you are good.
Who's pretty
Yeah.
Good kitty.
You were like, oh, you want a scratch behind your ears? Okay.
I'm like me. I'm the good kitty. It's me.
Fighting.
And we both just had a moment of pure kitty moments,
That's right.
and we've lost all points. Just, you were trying to tell me something, and now you're just wrapped up in who's the good kitty, and we both forgot.
Ginger,
of all
roll
the-
me a spot check real quick.
Spot check for the win.
All right. What are you doing?
Tiger table turtle. I just noticed that's what your roll said now.
What are you doing, Ginger?
I'm laughing at tiger table turtle. So, fucking-
as he's like seeing Tiger, and
yeah, are you still like clopping down the hallway with a table on your back?
the table was impaled so hard.
I was hoping you had another one. Well, I don't see the door, so I guess I'm gonna keep going.
Okay.
You're like, oh, that was nice.
Right?
and-
Yeah. Who is a good kitty? Let's.
There was
keep going.
there was a moment of romance
Alright.
there in the middle of that.
There was a moment of me going, something feels amiss, but then I shrugged it off. So tap tap tap, tap tap tap,
Tap, tap,
tap tap tap.
All right. Steve?
Tamborine's going to shrug, or Yonder is going to shrug rather, and come up here and kind of like wait at the door.
Okay. Tambourine?
Well, yeah, wait, yeah, like, but you did see the door. I just didn't understand you were telling me there's a door.
Right. Exactly.
Right.
So someone has to be smarter than me to interpret the cat sounds.
What's Tambourine doing?
He's gonna come with Yonder.
Alright.
They're going to
Can you
just
lick
stand
your
here.
paw and draw a door in cat spit on the wall?
I think, yeah. He's gonna just sort of like whine at the door.
Scratch out a little bit.
Start scratching at it like a cat trying to open a closet.
Yeah, you know how
Trying to
they
stick
like
his
put
paw
their
under it.
yeah they put their paw under it and they rattle it.
Go, what are you doing?
1, 2, 3, bloop.
Alright. Cypher?
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
What ho! A door.
Have you seen that comic where it was like a cat wearing a little suit and had a microphone? And it was like, this just in, the human went into the room we're not allowed to go. And it was just a cat at the door. Like, ma'am, see you news, ma'am. Do
Ginger,
you
what
have
are
a
you doing?
statement of whereabouts, ma'am?
This is gonna be good because Dr. V is gonna end up like at the far end of the hallway, going, "All right, guys, we all stopped at this door." We're like,
Right, well, I'm hoping someone with the power of speech will go, oi, door.
"You're doing good. You're checking the rest of the
Cypher,
corner for us."
Cypher, roll me a spot check.
Okay. What the fuck? Oh, that's right. I restarted the. I'm trying to figure out why my character sheet just suddenly magically disappeared.
It's over there.
Let's see. Spot check. Where are you? There we are. It's under S for spot.
Alright, so you also notice the door outline as you walk up to it.
Okay.
Are you going to communicate that to Gingy at all, or are you just going to be like, nope, he's got it?
He's doing a great
I'm
job
just walking. I'm like, man, this hallway is great.
I like this hallway. There's no traps, no nothing.
Right? This is the greatest hallway ever. There's no monsters, there's no traps.
There's a door here.
Oh, fair enough.
Alright, so Gingy, I'm assuming you're turning around.
Yeah, I'll turn around.
Alright. Go ahead and walk back wherever you're going.
Bing, bing,
I'll
bing, bing, bing.
I'll fall in formation.
Alright, Steve?
I'm gonna wait for the door to be opened.
Alright, I'm not going to open it. Tambourine?
It's
Assuming
the
we can open the door. We found an
it's
outline of a door.
the cat's
Yeah,
natural nemesis.
Tambourine
Doorknob.
will also wait for the door to be opened.
There's not any slimy keyholes, is there?
Nope.
Because we did get 2 keys.
Go.
Bink, bink. I'm just moving up 2 squares right here and go, oh, a door.
Alright. Cypher?
Bing, bing, bing,
Okay.
bing,
That
Well,
door
here's
said
where-
something about your god.
bing.
So it's the outline of a door, but it's not a normal door,
No, it's
So-
definitely made to be hidden.
right? So I'm not exactly somebody that knows how to open a hidden door.
Well, you've spotted enough of it that you could open the door if you wanted to.
Okay. So does it look like it slides over? I mean, how does the door open?
It opens inward.
Okay, so it
just like
swings.
a normal, yeah, like a normal
Swings
door would.
inward.
Yeah, you just pushed the door, apparently.
You know what cracks me up about these scenarios? Every time I charge into a room, the entire party goes, "Oh!" Yet when we get to circumstances like this, they all look at me, waiting for me to open the fucking door and go in.
Hey, fuck, dude, you play Warcraft. You're the tank boss.
After enough times of us watching you face roll through the door, we are Pavlov dog. We know there's a door. We will wait for you to face roll through it. Then we will come in.
Yeah, I feel like we've developed a good strategy that involves you
Yeah,
running.
yeah.
We're all good with it.
All right. So
I guess it matters less
Ah.
now that we have a shared pool at the moment, but
well, I'm going to. Okay, thank you. All right, so then I will enter.
but it would not be within my character to go, you guys chill out, I'm going to go in this unmarked room and see what's up.
I got
Unless
this.
I have a strong suspicion it's full of treasure, then I'll go, that's an empty room, you guys can just hang out there.
Alright, so that gives you 5 feet. You
I'm just stepping into the room, and I'm
Okay.
stopping to sort of get my bearings as to what it is that I'm seeing.
are seeing another door,
Okay.
and that's
There's a
it.
door behind that door.
Okay,
You're
then
not-
I will
Do you like doors?
move to here, and I will stop.
Okay.
And I will say, there's another door leading somewhere else from here. That's what I'll say.
Gingy?
I will wait for that door to be open too.
Alright. Steve?
Go headbutt the door with your kitty skull.
All right. Yeah, I'll come up here. Do we want to like check the door for traps or detect magic?
You can.
That's probably wise. I should've
Ah.
thought of that.
I feel like I'm like slowly remember every time we start the session up. I'm like, okay, poke the floor, check everything
Right,
for
no.
magic, and
Spells we normally use that actually help us. Oh yeah,
Okay.
that shit.
okay. So first, I'm going to look and see if there are any like wires or like pressure plates or anything like that.
Roll me a spot check.
Spot check!
Jack,
Spot
And,
check.
and then I'm going to detect magic.
Okay.
hashtag asshole.
Alright, so your spot check is thorough. There are no traps or plates or strings. And Detect Magic does not come back with anything. It looks like one of the billions of bulk discount doors that Asarak bought.
He carefully runs his whiskers over the entire door.
He does.
Welcome to Costco, I love you.
That's right.
I need a 6-pack of doors, please.
Tambourine?
Sir, would you like the extended warranty on those doors?
Marino, come up
Oh.
here.
Just want
Yeah,
the doors.
we have to see. So when we eventually make our evil lair,
Right?
we have to see if we can like steal his like
Costco card.
his like yeah his card.
His
Does it
dungeon
probably
card.
Like,
has-
no, this tomb is ingenious. What we'll do is we'll murder him and then squat it. This is our tomb now. This is our base of operations.
Do you think it'll like accept us as the masters?
I think you just gotta be a rough dom and not give it a choice to say no.
Oh, actually, so I was thinking about there's a 5th level divine spell called Hallow.
Mm-hmm.
What would happen if we like did that here? Do you think, Goat?
Okay, if we did it first off, it would take a we'd have to outlevel their spells, and it It designates a location as holy. It has a 1-year duration, but it's not that big an area. It would be like we could probably do like one of the giant rooms. We could go, this room is hallowed, and maybe a couple. I don't know if we do the whole dungeon.
But what
It does
would
a
we
pretty big
do
area.
if we? What if we hallowed the room the Lich was currently in?
It could be interesting. It's kind of like the consecrate spell on steroids. So, it could be interesting.
Here's a thought.
Oh
we
wait, how
haven't-
long does it take to cast?
A long time.
we
Okay.
get distracted
It's,
with-
it's, it's not a mid-battle spell. It's a cool
Okay.
spell.
So like after we kill the Lich, like
Yes.
that. Right.
To turn this into Chateau de Vitus, we could cast Hallow.
So it'll be a holy place.
Of course, then maybe he couldn't come into it.
Yeah, I
Can
was
you
gonna say,
cast? Can you cast hallowed on my pants?
Well, because there's another. Yeah, you can always add like another spell to it.
Yeah.
usually. So like we could protect your pants from evil.
yeah, it
Nice.
literally takes you 24 hours to cast it.
Okay. So
I don't have
yeah.
to be wearing the pants because I'm not gonna be like. It's not gonna be like taking a photo in the old West time where I'm gonna have to like hold a pose for 24 hours while you make my pants
Once, but in theory, if we came back to this place, once we killed a Lich, if you and I leapfrogged and did a Hallow in every room, went Hallow here. Okay, tomorrow, you cast Hallow in the next room, I'll cast in this one. Tomorrow, I'll cast it in this one. You cast it because it takes a day to cast it. It's like
Well, I
consecrating
mean-
every brick of it.
holy. If you hallowed the room with the front door, would everything else be square? Because evil couldn't enter. So
Then evil
I mean,
trapped it aside, kind of thing.
well, what I'm saying, like, if there's only one entrance, do you need to hallow every room? Can you just
Yeah.
hallow the entranceway and then no one
Just
can get in?
Just the entrance would be Hallow. Well, then they just dig their way out. They just make a new tunnel.
They'll go through that smashing door exit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go
They
weird.
actually just use the back door. They're like, there's a back door right here. It says exit. Oh. 1, 2. I don't think there's anybody that's square. There we go. 3. Here we go.
Cypher?
Do it, Cypher.
Okay.
Bring one home for the Gipper.
You opening the door?
Yeah.
Alright.
Leroy.
Oh, that's the door. I thought this was the door over
It's the
here.
same door I
thought-
kind of been using the whole time.
Yeah, but the light is shining.
Yeah,
is
it's
shining
just
to
a
the left,
little
so I
light
thought
kinda
that
spot
swings in that way.
Ooh.
Alright,
Oh.
doesn't matter. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
You know what?
Stop.
Something we haven't done for a while that we should probably take a moment to do.
Mm.
Give thought to the riddle. See where we're caught up on the riddle.
Oh yeah. Did it say anything about a pit full of spikes?
We technically have really found one because it led to the side tunnel. The one about the whole 2 pits along the way we found leading to fortuitous fall, so check the wall. The only other part of the riddle that we really haven't technically used out of all of it, and I think there's one line about the throne that's key and keyed. The key throne set off all the traps in that church room. But there's the Iron Men of Visage Grim do more than meets the viewer's eye. So, if we find a bunch of statues and shit, Iron Men of Visage Grim more than meets the viewer's eye kind of thing. That's the only line left that we haven't used out of the whole riddles. Because we used all the parts about the color. We used the loop of metal. We found one of the pits. And I think the Trembling Hands and What Will Maul... Well, okay, maybe we haven't used the Trembling Hands and What Will Maul yet.
So don't drink coffee.
Before
drink
you
coffee.
get real far in there, Cypher, hang on. I just realized that I forgot to put things in this room. I
Okay.
did a terrible job on this room. Hang on.
So that appears to be a big chair or a table or something?
That is, yeah, it's a big, kind of broken chair.
And then
Is
this
it-
is a
is it a
pile
room?
of
That
debris.
is it is a pile of debris works. It's what appears to be like a broken statue, that has fallen over. Give me a second, I will give you a better description of the room. I am fixing 2 things real quick. There we go. Alright.
We've done the most important thing. We let the paladin go in first.
Alright, so this room is full of rotten furniture, sofas, several throne-like chairs, small tables, braziers, vases and dented, chipped, broken urns lie in disarray about the chamber as if purposely tumbled and looted. Only tapestries featuring weed-grown rocks and greenish scenes of underlife seem to have escaped such rough treatment. At the bottom, or on the floor rather, of the southwestern corner, there is it's like a nasty brown fungal substance growing.
Is this another fucking bachelor pad for another, like, lich on the go?
It's just a lich party. It's a lich frat.
Right, this just feels like a lich about town's first apartment.
All right, so a bunch of wrecked furniture, and this is a giant tapestry up here. All on the wall.
That one is, and there's one at the southwestern corner as well.
So,
like,
so
a
down
lich
here?
is just like
By
the
us?
hugest undead bong in the corner.
Sorry, southeastern corner.
Okay, so somewhere over here. I haven't gotten in
Yeah.
the room yet.
Yeah.
Okay, so tapestry on each big wall. The one in the southeast corner is got mold and gunk growing on it.
Uh-huh.
And you said everything in here is like broken?
It is.
Yes.
The only things that look
Like-
like they've escaped any kind of rough treatment are the tapestries.
What sort of like rough? Does it look like it was smashed? Does it look like the ceiling?
It said looked like it had been purposefully looted. Yeah, on purpose looted.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the ceiling probably didn't smash at all.
I'd say this is probably made to look looted so someone doesn't loot it.
That is
You know,
valid.
like, why break into an apartment that already looks broken into? There's probably something good.
That's
in
what my grandma always used to say. She was like, "If someone broke in here, they'd leave me $5." And I was like, "Grandma, what are you gonna buy with $5?"
Ginger, what are you doing?
Well, pay me a gentleman to flip all my couches over.
Jeez.
I'm gonna. Well, shit. Nothing. I'm gonna walk up behind the bear and stand
All right.
because
Steve?
the doorway's
Stand
blocked.
in
You're
the
not behind
place
the
where
bear.
you bear.
Okay,
Fucking technical ass. Here, I'm behind the bear.
These bear puns are getting unbearable.
Ah.
Oh boy.
shit, there's
Yeah, they're
gross
not
shit.
even worthy of a pause anymore.
Ah.
There's
Even
gross shit in the
technically
corner.
it's like
Can I make a knowledge nature check to sort of tell what type of
Good call.
I want to say
substance-
schmutz.
schmutz it is?
What kind of schmutz are we dealing
It
with?
is a rapid growing schmutz that also has a bad habit of choking the life out of anything that it touches.
Ah,
Turbo
Kill
schmutz.
You
Alright,
also
so,
know that because it is mold, it usually grows in damp places. Roll me an intelligence check real quick. The rest of the room, other than kind of the southern half of the room, you notice is mostly dry, where the southern half of the room definitely looks a lot damper and moldier.
Moist,
Ah,
Tambourine?
hot, and wet, and sweet.
hot, wet.
okay.
It's hot and wet.
I mean, can Yonder like keep moving
Oh yeah,
forward?
yeah. I'm sorry.
Wait, is there another exit?
I don't know. Is there?
Can I see if there's another exit?
Can you?
God damn it.
I'll look for one.
I don't know what you can and can't see. That's why I'm being purposely vague about it.
Okay.
So you're gonna have
cool.
to move about the room to see if you can find one.
Okay, I'll start going along this wall then,
Okay.
looking for exits. So that's what I'm doing.
So you up along the wall to your left, there's a large tapestry hanging on the wall.
Is it? Okay, cool. Do I have like enough time in my round to like
Damn it.
look and see if it's covering an exit?
Yeah, give me just a second.
Wait a minute, you are in giant cat form. Isn't it the
Yes.
cat's nature to destroy tapestries?
That's true. That's
It's
you gotta
true.
like
Did-
stretch your paws
does it
on
look-
it.
Does it look like some very like satisfying yarn tapestry? Like I could just get caught up in it.
Give me just a second. Hang on.
He has to make a will check to avoid needing it.
Just gotta,
Does it-
I mean,
yeah.
tigers make the biggest biscuits.
Alright, good deal. Where is... Do I still? I don't. Alright, so you pull at the tapestry, whether it is to make biscuits or whether it is to look behind it. And the tapestry itself, as soon as you touch it, a green slime just slides off the surface of it and engulfs the...
Oh shit.
Grody.
Give me a second.
So this
Grody.
tapestry was covered with green slime, or it's got a green slime in it.
And it engulfs this area.
Grody.
Ew!
Roll me a reflex save.
Come on, kitty.
You're a cat. You should have great reflexes.
Right? You should have cat-like reflexes.
Yeah, exactly. His roll should be perfect.
No.
Ah.
So,
I'll be over here.
That
I'll be
was
over here in the corner.
unbearable.
That was unbearable.
roll me a fortitude save. So you're essentially choking on green slime as you
Oh,
breathe
no.
it in now.
The druid is
Wait,
covered in green slime.
I
It's
didn't dodge it with that reflex check.
No,
a catastrophe.
it was.
God.
You were one shy of being able to avoid it.
No.
So let's see. I need the rolls for choking. Damn it.
Wait.
The rules for choking is make sure on video the other person says, "I agree to be choked," in case you kill them.
And make sure you
'cause then
set up a safe word.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, set up a safe word and get it on film that they are wanting to be choked, because if you accidentally kill them, there's no way you can get out of that.
And don't make the safe word. It's a bad safe word to use if you're choking them.
All right.
Yeah, make sure the safe word is something that can be said while being choked out. Banana is a bad safe word.
2. Okay. Good enough. Alright, goat.
Well, the door is open, so I can see that the kitty cat was just kneading this tapestry, and this green. Now, is it a cloud of green stuff, or like it was like a sploosh of
It
green
was
stuff?
a flood of it. Basically
It was a
Oh
rolled
shit!
down the front of the tapestry and over him.
Wow. Very blob-like then. Blah. Just kind of
Little bit.
moves over.
Yeah.
Is there an exit behind the green slime
Oh.
covered tapestry?
Roll me a spot check.
I have a cat in my lap being very needy. I kept every few seconds, like I'll get a paw up from my crotch and it'll just tap at me until I pet him.
Happy. I'd like petting again.
Yes, there is.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So-
Goat.
This is
Olga-
worth it.
Olga does the 1, 2, 3. Now I'm into the room. So there's another tapestry over here.
Yes, there is.
The green slime is over here. So this is this is the first time I actually can see the actual room. What is this brown line?
That
Is that
is-
the edge of the mold?
That is the edge of the mold.
Okay, so there's a brown mold over that and green mold over that. Yeah, Olga's good right there then. She's like, whoa! She sees the green slime and a cat struggling under it.
Alright.
She's like,
we
I'm
should
good
kind
right
of
here.
help a bro out.
I'm not stepping near that. He can step out of it. I'll heal him.
Cypher?
Because right now all I can hear is meow as it's like struggling underneath this green goo.
I'm stepping back.
Alright.
Good.
Anything else? No?
And I am stepping back and I'm preparing for the inevitable need to dive out of the way.
Okay.
The exploding goo.
Gingy? What are you doing?
Can I roll, like... Well, okay, for one, let me move into the door so I could see what's up. Because I have not seen what you were describing. What's the orange line?
That is the brown mold.
Okay. Would I be able to bluff Cypher? Hear me out. He'd be like, my god just told me that slime is the essence of pure evil.
Roll me your bluff.
Like, totes get in there.
Totes evil, man. Totes evil.
Cypher, roll me your intelligence. Or
Fucking
your
Christ.
charisma, whichever one's higher.
Okay.
I don't think he's going to beat a 38
Yeah, no, it's not gonna
on
happen.
intelligence
But
check, even if he rolls a 20.
yeah, no.
No.
But still, I am not a
There's, like-
religious paladin, so fuck your god.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, like, that I've just been informed that that is a creature of pure evil. As I blow a giant bubblegum bubble as I say that. My hands are in my pockets, like, I totally found out that was from my dad. My dad's friend said that that was absolutely
dad-
evil.
My dad's friend who's got this awesome set of tools, he totally said it was evil.
Yeah, he said it was the worst thing in the world.
Alright.
Like, that thing is liquid Hitler.
Give me a spot check from Gingy, Goat, and Cypher.
Spot check. Spot check. I see a cat struggling in green slime. Spot.
Spot, spot, spot.
Olga doesn't see shit.
Olga don't say
Olga
fuck,
sees
yo.
the paladin in front of her. That's it.
Alright.
Oh, now I can. Okay, this is the base of the statue right here.
Pretend like you don't see this because you don't, but this is for my keeping track of things. Steve, roll me a fortitude check.
So I took 2 damage.
You did.
Okay. I need to. Oh, but you have that.
Yeah, I have it.
Fort save.
Alright, so you're not choking on it anymore. What are you doing?
Get out.
Alright. So you guys just saw the tiger run behind the tapestry there.
Aha!
Alright, Tambourine?
Okay. Can Tambourine run and jump past the green ooze?
I don't think Tambourine can get in the room at the moment. His way's kind of blocked.
Oh, there's people. Okay, he's going to be like, brr, I'm brr.
Oh, wait, for once the bear's not gonna run me over like he did the entire first 5 rooms of the dungeon.
Well, it's pretty solidly blocked in that door frame, so no, he's not gonna
You stopped doing the Free Willy thing. He gave up.
Joe, what are you doing?
Okay. So the cat just dove through the tapestry.
Mm-hmm.
This is green slime. Is this green slime like moving at all? Like oozing and bubbling or anything?
It's thick and kind of viscousy, but it's not actively moving.
It's not like moving like the stuff in that other room, like the black stuff was.
Right.
The black goo.
Right.
Okay. Is this gray goo moving at all?
Not that you can see.
The statue's not moving. Olga is going to step back out of the room, and she shares, let's see, 5 words with Dr. V and goes, "Purge the room with fire." Matter of fact, I'll take 2 steps back. Sorry, I will move 2 squares.
Okay.
That way there's room for the paladin to step back.
Alright. Cypher, what are you doing?
Okay. Let me take a look at my fucking bag of tricks here.
Excuse me. I've been trying to mute it every time I cough. I apologize if I keep misclicking.
That's not gonna help me. That's not gonna help me. That's definitely not gonna help me. And I don't think I have anything else that I'm unaware of in terms of abilities.
Tapestry.
So yeah, no, the answer is none of that is going to help. So shit. This room doesn't have. All right. Well, how about in this area over here where everything is crumbled and whatnot?
Mm-hmm.
Are there like large chunks of rock?
There are a large chunk of statue. Yes.
Okay. So then that's 1,
Sorry.
2, 3.
Aw.
Okay. So, oh, wait a minute. 4. There we go. Shit. 5. All right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a chunk of statue.
Alright.
a sizable one, but not one that is like, one that I can actually pick up without having to do anything
Sure. Like
crazy.
A fist-sized chunk, yeah.
Yeah. And I am going to chuck it at said slime.
Okay. It splooshes into the slime.
Okay,
and sits there.
I'm going to watch the chunk.
Okay. Gingy?
Someone's got a fire truck.
Yeah, it's
Well, I was going to cleanse the room with fire, but his positioning has just made that not really a valid option. But I have an idea. We're gonna have some fun with chemistry for a second and see what happens. Well, yeah.
Are you gonna throw the other slime into the green slime?
I'm working on it. I'm going through some spells right now. We're gonna have fun with chemistry, kids.
Sploosh, and we just made ultra mega slime. Whoops.
Fuck. I'm trying to think of a way to do that because I totally want to do it. Alright, well that's not really something that can be done right now unless I don't think I can mage hand a big old scoop and handful. So, and that really wouldn't be what I'm going for. So what I believe I will do here...
That's what you need to do.
What's that?
Oh, you'll see. After you're done, just check the comments.
I'm thinking. Well, shit. I guess what we'll do is Burning Hands, just to see if that cone, if there's a reaction. Basically, I'm just seeing if there's some kind of reaction to it.
Okay, which direction?
I will be going in the direction of the orange goo. So I'm going to fire that off this way.
Alright,
Because it's a cone. I'll just be...
Burning jazz hands. Jazz hands. Jazz hands.
So, you put out this big cone of fire, and the moment that it stops, you can actually hear the mold beginning to grow. As
Oh, shit.
it takes up now this full area.
Oh, good.
Cypher, roll me a fortitude save.
Fuck me. Alright.
So it's fire goo.
That goo likes fire.
That goo likes fire.
That brown mold likes fire a lot. It likes heat a lot.
Shit.
Um,
But I thought it liked moisture. Wouldn't that dry it out?
It likes it hot and wet, just like we do.
Alright, so you're good. You're not taking any damage from it, but it is beginning to get very hard to breathe.
Fuck, shit, piss, fuck, fart.
Steve, what are you doing? Hide in your secret passage.
He's giggling like fucking Muttley.
Well, what do cats sound like when they giggle?
That's why I said he's giggling like Muttley.
No, that's a dog, yeah.
with my knowledge of nature, can I discern if there's like any weakness that these molds have? Like, are they like other than dryness? Well, the green one isn't weak to dryness, right?
Well, the
it's
green
just,
one's a slime. It's not a mold.
so that there's no way to like make that go away. Unless I could create water, but that would help the other one. I could. Oh, I do have a transmute stone to sand spell.
That could be interesting because it would have to absorb it. Like it would absorb the slime if it was the sand, like a big old kitty box.
Yeah, let me look up the range of that. It's up to two 10-foot cubes per level. Okay. Okay, so I could get this whole room.
What are you thinking to do though?
Turning
Transmute-
the floor to sand.
Yeah.
Be like a great big chemical spill cleanup.
Would can I make a knowledge nature check to see if that would like help
It's-
the situation?
It's actually sawdust.
Right?
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
a
go
fucking
for
high
it.
school janitor.
It
I
will.
mean, it's a fucking sound ass idea on paper.
It will help with the slime. It won't help with the mold.
Okay.
The mold's going to continue to grow, or not continue to grow, but will not be absorbed. The slime would. The mold's not a liquid, so it's just going to sit
Okay.
on top of the sand.
But so yeah, I'll absorb the slime so people can run out of the room.
Okay. Alright, Tambourine?
Can Tambourine get past?
He can, if he wants to walk through the mold, yes. If he wants to not, then he'll need to wait for Gingy to move.
Can he jump over the like from here to here?
Roll me a jump check for him.
Check.
Sheriff.
Yeah.
Alright. Go.
Oh man. Did the green slime just disappear?
It got absorbed into the sand.
It got absorbed in the sand. Okay, so he made the floor all sand. How deep is that sand? Like that makes it kind of hard. Is it gonna affect us running across it?
You can walk in a desert, can't you?
Yeah, but if you've ever tried to run on the beach, you know it's a hell of a lot harder to run on sand than it is on hard
No,
floor.
it's not
So
going to make it any more difficult.
if it's really deep, kind of hard to run across. And Tamarine just like jumped over Dr. V.
Really?
No,
V
it's
to
one of
the
those.
V.
It's, I can just picture.
Don't
Garen
get hung up on the
missing-
minutia of it. Yeah, you can run across the sand. I mean,
I can picture Garen failing a save roll inside the cloud, and suddenly our paladin's trapped in the middle of this room in a death cloud. So if I can move, can I slide past Dr. Vitus?
if you want to walk where it's safe, you're going to need to wait on him to move. If you want to walk through where the mold is, then you can get past him.
No, I don't. I don't want to walk through the mold. But if it's it grew when he hit it with the fire. So Olga has to. I'm going to delay my turn until Dr. V moves out of the way.
Okay.
So I'll delay till our end of our turn.
Cypher, give me a fortitude check real quick.
For check.
Wow, two 42 checks before. Wow.
Because you're starting your turn in the mold.
Okay, 42 check. Check.
Yeah, you're fine. All right, well, you done.
Good roll.
I'm getting out of the mold.
All right.
I'm getting the F out.
I'm going to move. Shit. Okay, I'm going to move there.
That's as far as you're
GT
going?
fuck oh.
Well, that's because I don't know. Like, I saw that the green slime got sucked into the sand, but I don't know how far fucking down it is. So if I step on where it was, chances are it may still affect me. So until I know for sure, yeah, that's as far as I'm going.
All right, Gingy.
Okay. Again, science experiment time. I am, for starters, I'm going to take a big old step back. I don't like how close to the border I am to that goo. And then, what I'm going to do, this could possibly be a mistake, I'm not sure.
This could be horribly amazing or horribly bad.
Right, this could be good, this could be the worst. Only one way to really find out for sure. What I am going to propose, and I'm going to try and do, there is no saving throw, but there is spell resistance, but it is mold, so I don't know how well it's going to resist. I am going to drop Ice Storm in the corner that the mold is and see if I can freeze it.
Okay. Just the corner right there on the other side of the doorway.
It's going to be, well, let's see how big this is, because it's pretty big. Yeah, it will cover this entire room because I can do 400, or that's, let's see, a 20-foot radius. So pretty
Almost.
much the whole corner that this shit's in.
Okay. You have no line of sight to that spot from where you are right now.
I look like I can hit the middle of it from where I'm standing with the pointer.
Yeah, you can hit the middle of it. I was going from where your arrow was based a second ago.
Well, yeah,
You
but I
were-
mean, like,
you were-
it's pretty much the whole room no matter where I drop it.
Okay.
It's got a 20-foot radius around where you started, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
All right. So if you're where are you dropping it at?
Line of sighting to square middle here.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So that'll get the whole room. All right.
Yeah.
I like your reasoning though. It thrived on fire. Let's see if ice will kill it.
Yeah, it's a fucking shot in the dark, but it's like if fire fucking did that, then let's see what ice does.
Okay. And it does it at least kills it back to the original position that you found that it was in when the room was entered.
Dude, good call on the spell. High five.
Nice.
Little caster to caster high five there.
Woo. Mage
Steve?
hand high five.
Alright, I'm gonna clear the way for people to get by. I'll check the area for traps and make sure we can...
Okay. You're fine. Tambourine?
He's gonna come up.
Okay. Go.
One, the mold is no longer there, but I'm still going to walk on the edge of the room where 3, 4, and I will take the high risk. I'm stepping in the square of the sand, where the green slime was, but it's down in the sand.
Yeah, you're fine. Cypher?
Let's see, where is it? It is right here. And fuck. Okay, I was trying to make a jump over the 10-foot jump. If I can get that.
You
yes,
didn't fall on your face or nothing, so you're fine.
Yeah, so I'm just trying to jump to, I guess I would end, okay, that's good, thank you very much. So, yeah.
Okay. Gingy?
I am going to follow. Try to stop measuring. Switch tools. Up there.
Steve, what are you doing?
Oh, there's Tambourine. Hey, Tambourine.
Okay, I'm just gonna wait for everyone to get in here.
Okay. Tambourine waiting with you?
Yeah.
Okay. Go.
And so the tapestry is destroyed enough I can see that hall, because I can see Tambourine's character. I still want to, like, not
Yeah, you
supposed to
know
be-
there's a door there.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hey, there's Yonder. What's up, buddy?
Yeah. Cypher?
Okay. Shit, I don't have anything to help him with. Alright, so what I will do is I will move here, and I will extend my spear handle out towards Vitus for him to have something to hold on to in case he gets sucked into the sand.
Okay. Gingy?
Right on. I will grab onto that spear handle and I guess thump my way through the doorway.
Alright, and that's probably a good spot to end it for this week.
Whamp, 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 whamp.
Cole fought it back, and now we're in room 15.
Does this count as a room?
The room that you're in kind of is a room.
Or is it a hallway?
You're definitely in it's actually kind of a crumbled hallway. It doesn't,
Anytime we get to a new area, I just call it the next room. So it's like,
Yeah.
like this was the slime and mold room.
The-
For my notes, like stuff we
Yeah,
did.
we've
Like the
dealt
hallway
with
with
the
it.
puzzle that was the last room.
Yeah, the hallway with a pit was a room because it had something in it that we had to deal with.
I see.
Alright, but you guys watching, we are in for the week. We will be back next week, I assume. I don't think anybody's out of town for Thanksgiving. I assume we're all planning to be here.
I
Should-
Yeah.
can't think of a reason not to
Alright.
be.
So, come back and join us. We start at roughly 7:30 Pacific time, and we run until about 11. So, if you guys enjoyed it, we appreciate a follow, and until next time, later.
Good.
Right.
Good.